Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm going to show you how to play a song called Rattlesnake Bite by Skid Row. It's from the first album. Uh, to me, I think it's the coolest riff on that entire album. All the songs are great, but that's one of my favorites. I'm going to play it for you once. I'm going to break it down. I'm using my Washburn BT10 Maverick series. It's tuned to standard tuning. So slow down the first part of the riff. So what I'm doing is I play D palm mute twice, second fret on the A, not palm mute once on the E string, fifth fret on the A, palm mute on the E string one time, and then fourth fret on the A. So palm mute again on the low E string, fourth fret on the A, palm mute on the low E string, and then fifth fret on the A string. Harmonic, you pull down a bit. You gotta pick it really hard with your thumb and your tip of your pick. You just hit the right angle. So you just find the right angle to play. Sometimes the distance between the two picks, you have to play around with to find a harmonic that you need. So that's the first part. Second part is the same thing, but instead of playing 4 to 5, you go from 5 to 4 on reverse. So. And then with a C chord, you still gotta let it rain out. A3, D2, and open G. And then you move down on the A string to second fret, A2, D2, and open G string. And you play the third fret on the E string. Now, when you play the third fret on the low E string, you would use, if you want to play it cleaner, you want to use the bottom of your index finger, the part of the flash right here, and block the strings below it. So all the string that we just play is muted by this flash of your index finger, and while you're playing the third fret on the low E string. So the whole thing slowly goes like this. And this is pretty much the main riff. There's a variation to it, but that's the main riff. Just start over again. Sometimes after you play the fourth fret on the A string, you play open A string before you play the. So what I mean by that is it goes like this, slowly again. Okay, so that's the main riff. And that's a riff variation to it. You can play the power chord. So instead of playing the 2 and 4 and 5 on just a single fret, you play the power chord, the B power chord, which is the 2nd fret A and 4th fret on the D. D power chord, A5, D7, C sharp power chord, which is 4th fret on the A, 6th fret on the D. Back to single note. The last part of the riff before you go into the verse goes like this. So what I'm doing is I'll palm it twice on the low E. You play the 7th fret on the A string, harmonic, and pull down. Palm your E, 5th fret on the A, palm your E, 4th fret on the A, palm your E, and then 3 open, 3rd fret open, 3rd fret again on the low E string. It's all muted, and then palm muted in the 2nd fret on the D string. There you go. You play that a little bit before you go to the verse. So. And it goes to the verse riff. To the main riff. So the verse riff, open low E string and the 2nd fret on the A string together. It's like a power chord. You do it twice, and then you put your ring finger on the 4th fret on the A string, still playing the open E string together. So that's what you play. And you play 3 times on the 2nd fret on the A single note, hammer on the 4th fret, play the 2nd fret on the D. So the whole thing slowly goes like this. So you gotta get the you gotta play the chord and then mute. Play the chord, mute, play the chord. And you play the F sharp power chord. And then you play the palm mute on the low E string. F sharp power chord again, palm mute on the low E string, and the A power chord. Whole thing slowly goes like this. Or you can play like this. And then you play 4th fret on the A string. So you play 4th fret on the A string. And play the 2nd fret on the A, hammer on the 4th fret, and pull off on 2nd and open. So the whole thing. Pre-chorus. So what I'll do is I'll play the C power chord, play the A3, D5, and G5 together, and you palm mute on the third fret on the A string alone. Twice, 4 times, 4 more times, and then 3, 2, 3, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you play the D power chord at the 5th position, and then palm it twice, and play it again on the D power chord. Play the C power chord at the 7th position. So it's down, up, down, mute, down, up, down. And just repeat the C chord again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open A power chord, B power chord, and then 3, open 3 on the E string. So that's the whole riff. 3 chord goes like this again. Back to your main riff. Alright, so that's pretty much the whole song of Rattlesnake Shake. There are some other riffs in there, but Scott and Snake kind of change some variations on that, but that's the main riff for the whole song. If you can play that, then you pretty much got the whole song down. There's some variation of rhythm behind the solo, but that's not much to it. Again, the main riff is the coolest thing. I also love the pre-chorus too and the verse riff. They all kind of go together. So hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thanks for checking out my channel. And if you don't mind, please hit the subscribe button so you can subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate it if you do. Thank you. See you next time.